State utility regulators have reversed themselves and will now review that big merger between the parent company of CL&P and Boston-based NSTAR.
Big question for regulators is, will bigger be better when it comes to keeping the lights on? News 8's chief political correspondent Mark Davis live in our Hartford newsroom with more. Mark?
Hi, Darren and Sonia. Good evening, everyone, from the Hartford newsroom. Keeping lights on, or more specifically, getting the lights back on after a power outage has become a very up-close and personal issue for thousands of Connecticut residents. It has been 2 full months since the disastrous freak snowstorm that plunged nearly 1 million Connecticut residents into the dark and cold, some for more than a week, and the broken promises of restoration times by CL&P are still a sore spot.
I work for CL&P in rate regulation, but during storm restoration, I work guarding downed wires.
And I'm a lineman for CL&P.
We take our storm response personally.
The company has flooded television, radio, internet, and print with these warm and fuzzy testimonial commercials featuring their employees. It comes at a time when their parent company, Northeast Utilities, is seeking to acquire another huge utility system, NSTAR, in Massachusetts, a prospect that has some Connecticut residents we spoke with today concerned.
If they're unable to keep customers happy now, with a broader customer base, how are they going to accomplish that?
With that in mind, state regulators have now decided they need to take a closer look at the proposed merger.
Look at storm preparedness to make sure that this newer, larger entity does have the policies in place and the practices in place that would allow them not to repeat the mistakes of last year.
Many people we spoke with today agreed that the big merger should not be given the green light without some guarantees to customers here in Connecticut.
They need to make sure that we are able to get the power on, and if they can't get the power on, that we know what's going on, we're kept in the loop.
They didn't maintain the trees to begin with and cut them back.
So you think they should be required to maintain the trees and the wires?
It should be a requirement, exactly.
On Friday, Massachusetts state utility regulators are scheduled to hear arguments about delaying the merger up there from their point of view, because in Massachusetts they're not very happy about the power restoration efforts after the autumn nor'easter either. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.